My parents gave me up for adoption at age 8 because I was a boy. When I inherited my adoptive father's fortune, my biological father showed up. My biological parents, Brad and Nina, gave me away to another family when I was 8. Not because they couldn't support me, but because I had ruined their plans. I still remember that last night. It was raining, and I hid under the kitchen table with my broken teddy bear while my mother screamed, "You promised you would take care of this, Brad. I can't take it anymore," she yelled. "I already spoke to the Baptist camp. They know a couple who wants to adopt." He replied like he was talking about giving away a dog. The next morning, Laura and Charles appeared and took me away. My parents didn't pack my things. I left with clothes on my back and an old toy. I thought everyone grew up afraid of their mother. I didn't have a place at the dinner table. When I showed her a drawing from school, she threw it in the trash. Once I heard my parents arguing. She was yelling, "You promised me. You said if it was a girl, we'd keep her." He replied, "But it's too late now. No one wants a 7-year-old boy." They were talking about me. My father only spoke to give orders. Wash the car, sweep the yard, clean my sister's bathroom. One day, I saw new clothes on my sister's bed. Dresses, pants, shoes with lights. Nothing for me. When I asked if there was anything for me, she said, "You already have something to wear." I grabbed scissors and cut everything. Every dress, every new garment. My blood was boiling, my hands shaking. It wasn't hatred, it was pure desperation. My mother burst into the room, screaming, and shoved me against the wall. "You are a mistake! A damn mistake!" she screamed, pushing me against the wall. Later that night, my father came home. "Nathan, tomorrow you're going to live with other people," he said with no emotion. Laura and Charles gave me what no one had tried to give me: security. Charles sold tools door to door, then they started their own business. I helped however I could. The garage became a shop, then a warehouse, then a distribution center. At 21, I graduated with a business degree. Charles cried like a baby. 2 years later, they went away for a weekend. An out-of-control truck hit them on a blind curve. It was instantaneous. They left me everything: the house, investments, the entire company. I grew the business, opened branches, hired over 100 employees. Last night, security called me. "There's a man here. Says his name is Brad. Says he's your father." When I went to the lobby, there he was. Slumped shoulders, unkempt beard, cheap clothes. Behind him were 2 exhausted women and 4 small children. "Nathan, my son," he said. He had never called me that. "Your mother left, ran off with another man. These are my daughters. They came back home with 2 kids each. No husbands, nothing." One of the children looked at me and asked quietly, "Are you Uncle Nathan?" I had never been an uncle to anyone. "You have so much now," Brad continued. "We just need help until we get back on our feet." Then he said something that froze me. "I want you to do for them what Charles and Laura did for you. Adopt my grandchildren." The request was cruel, an attempt to repeat history. "Are you insane?" I asked. "You want me to raise your daughter's children because you failed as a man, as a father, as a human being?" Brad opened his arms theatrically. "They deserve the same chance you had." He was using children as bargaining chips. I looked at those innocent children and made my decision. I am not going to raise your daughter's children. I will not repeat your cowardice, but I will not turn my back on children who aren't to blame. I turned to my lawyer. "I will pay for quality schools for each of them. Uniforms, materials, transportation. But if they don't attend regularly, the help ends. Only the children will have my support. You adults will not see a single cent from me." Brad's face turned red. Months later, the children were in private schools with clean uniforms, bringing home good grades. Brad came back alone, asking for money. I looked at him and thought of Charles and Laura. "Help you? Never. Whatever I had to give you, you threw away when you left me." He walked away and never came back. Years later, my nieces and nephews came to me as young adults wanting internships. I accepted them, first in the warehouse, then administration, exactly as Charles had done with me. They call me uncle, but I know I mean more. They respect me. They love me. As for Brad and my sisters, we barely exchanged 2 sentences a year. I didn't break the cycle just for myself. I broke it for those kids who weren't to blame. I've never regretted helping only them.